Hello, 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 hello. Hello, 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 hello. Hello, hello. I'm hoping everyone can hear me. Let's check. I see the levels moving in the correct direction. Hello, Lee. How you doing? Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Yes. So, this is what we built last time. That's how long since I opened my ID, which is good. Right, so what do I want to do today? What do I want to do today? I have about, I don't know, 10 projects. No, I have nothing to show you. It's fine. I was just closing down stuff. I don't need to switch scenes yet. I'm still in talky mode. Let me have a drop of tea. Beautiful. What do I want to do today? Well, I have about 8 projects I want to do that involve PHP, Laravel, and React, and the WebSocket stuff that we looked at before Christmas. Like, I have so many projects now that I'm excited to use that tech for. But I literally have no idea how we got to the place that we got to the place when we got to the place where we could actually start coding using that tech. So I think what I want to do is just make a custom scaffold so that every time I want to start a new project that uses Laravel, Tailwind, React, WebSocket, server, like we've got that scaffold ready to go for every project. And then I want to go hard on some of the projects that I need to do, because there's a few projects I need to do for work. There's a few projects I want to do for fun. There's a few projects that I want to do for fun that I'm going to pretend is work so that I can do them in work. This side of my face is really bright because it's quite nice outside today. I mean, it's not bad, right? It's not bad outside today, so it's quite bright. Yeah, so I think that's what I'd really like to do is, this isn't going to be a mega long stream because there's going to probably, hopefully, possibly be another stream this afternoon where I'm going to be playing a game, a coding game, and I can't wait because we've had Twilio and Battlesnakes have had a partnership for the year. So I really want to write a Battlesnake this afternoon, but I really need to do this. And because I'm rubbish, I thought I'd do it on stream. Because obviously everyone here will be able to help me. So, enough waffling. Let's do it. This is really putting... The reason I want to get this done is because it's really stopping me from getting some projects done that I want to do. So I'm like, okay, let's just get this done. It's fine. This is work I've been doing behind the scenes. This is work I've been doing for our new booth kit, which is going to be really interesting. And I will show off on stream at one point if people are interested in what our new booth kit is when our new booth kit is up and running. But let's not get distracted this early on. Okay, so let's do, I guess what we want to do, right? Laravel create project. Laravel create project. Laravel, the new scaffolding. Yeah, let's do some notes. Let's do some notes. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Notes. There's definitely going to be stuff revealed on here that I didn't want to reveal, but whatever. It's fine. Okay, let's take a look here. So we want to create new Laravel project from Laravel base, and then we want to, yeah, I do want to have auth. I do want to have auth. This is the problem I got, Craig, is getting this done in the right order so that everything works correctly is a pain in the ass. Like, I was seriously thinking, do I want to replace React with Vue.js, because that would probably make life so much easier. But I really like the way that we are using this tech to update React state. And I just cannot be bothered to learn another. Like, I know everyone's been like, oh yeah, but you should use Vue with Laravel. You don't have to do any of the other nonsense. And then it's like, okay, Laravel Breeze install with React scaffold. I didn't know such a thing existed, so let's make a note of that. Laravel Breeze install with React scaffold. If that thing exists, that's perfect. Laravel Fortify or Breeze with React. Fortify? I don't know what that is. Let's take a look. Oh, that's the wrong browser. That's the browser I want. Laravel Fortify. Good morning, Copper Beardy. Yes, 1 second. Let's just do this. We have to look at Copper Beardy. If you lived half an hour closer, I would be up for a slice of chocolate cake this morning. Tom Campbell is a lovely bloke, Craig Sims. Yes. I used to follow the wrestles a lot, like a hell of a lot. I stopped watching the wrestling now, but my daily routine of like catching up on the news with a cup of tea in the morning is I strangely still really, really enjoy doing that. So I still end up like keeping up on the news, but not actually watching any of the product, which is, that's fine, you know, I still quite enjoy it. Let's take a look here. I'm going to do 1 second. Oh, there we go. Look at this. Look at this by Copper Beardy this morning. High tea with one freshly made chocolate sponge cake with strawberry jam and fresh whipped cream. You're lucky you don't live half an hour closer, Dav. Otherwise, I will be there. I will be on my way right now. Fortify, that's what I was looking at. Got distracted by chocolate cake. What is Laravel Fortify? Is a front-end agnostic authentication back-end implementation for Laravel. Fortify registers the roots and clauses needed to implement all of Laravel's authentication for include login, registration, password, reset, email verification. After blah blah. Since Fortify does not provide its own user interface, it's meant to be paired with your own user interface. Okay, that's not what I want then, right? I want Breeze. So I want Laravel Breeze with React, right? Yeah. Thanks, Lee. But I'm learning. You know, I'll never have a problem with what the heck is going on here. Look at this. Build a simple chat room app in React with Laravel Breeze. I mean, that's on the Twilio blog. It exists. You can see the Laravel docs. Awesome, and welcome to the chat, Smokey697. Welcome. This is really cool. I love it when I Google stuff and the answer is what's on the Twilio blog. What's the inertia stack? I don't want the inertia stack. I don't know what the inertia... I fear the things I don't know. This is the problem I have with Laravel at the moment. It's like there's just so much of it now that I have no idea what. Inertia is Vue.js. So why are they using inertia and React? Inertia React. What is inertia? Inertia.js. The modern monolith. PHP adds on Breeze install React. Okay, I think we're probably inertia as an adapter for Vue and React. Okay. It acts like a connector between backend and front. I don't need that at the moment, right? Like, the whole point here is I'm going to write my own connector between React state and the backend using the Laravel WebSockets, right? That's the whole plan here. That's my plan. I'm sticking to it. I need to get this done as well because I'm going to submit the whole concept as a talk for Dutch PHP conference, DPC, which I'll be attending anyway because I'll be sponsoring. But I'd like to speak on a technical talk again because I haven't spoken on a technical topic since forever. I've just been doing my hand-waving, feel-good, like keynote type talks, which are great and I love, but yeah, I'd like to get back into this. Okay, we're not going to use inertia.js. Right, I think we should just like get on with it, right? This is enough This is enough. Might use, but not something on every project. Thank you very much. Okay, so composer, create, project, Laravel. What are we going to call? I mean, we have to give our stack a four-letter acronym. Laravel React, Laravel WebSockets. That doesn't work. Laravel Auth React WebSockets. Nah. Laravel Auth WebSockets React. Lower. Oh. React Auth WebSockets Laravel. Raoul. We're going to call it Raoul. Done. I hope everyone had a good Christmas and a good New Year. And by Christmas, I mean Christmas period rather than actual Christmas. Because not everyone celebrates Christmas. I don't celebrate Christmas. I just get drunk and eat too much. Okay, so we've got that, so we can roll. I've just won by making that name up this morning. If nothing else, I'm doing really well. Roll. Okay, so then we wanted to install Breeze, right? Now, I think I need to actually compose and require Breeze, if I remember correctly. Yes, I do. I mean, why am I using the Twilio docs instead of the official docs? Who knows? It's working for me, though. Right, hang on. Whoa, wait. I'm in the right directory. I've done this before where I've composer required in the root of my web directory, and it's like... Copy, paste, development. PHP. Artisan. Breeze. Install. Yeah. That's exactly what I was checking for, Craig. It's like composer require I just use this www folder as my sites folder, right? Okay, what PHP Artisan install Artisan Breeze install React. Will this work? It will work. I notice we still get this inertia, but I'm not particularly worried about that. If who cares? If it works, it works. And then npm install, npm run dev, PHP Artisan migrate, npm install, and npm run dev. That's pulling in our JavaScript stuff, right? Tea is lovely this morning. Nom nom nom. I can't believe it's Thursday already. Like, what a week it has been. What a week it has been. I spent all of Monday catching up on Slack and email, like you do, because I was off for 3 weeks. That wasn't as bad as it could have been. My email filters had worked for me over Christmas, so a lot of stuff had been filtered so that it wasn't so bad, but yeah, it's not good. And then what we want, PHP Artisan migrate. I have my aliases for that. Oh, probably need to create a database first. Kind of important. What's wrong with my green screen? Is it, hello? No, it's fine. Probably need to create a database first. MySQL minus username. Root minus password. Create database. Wow. Exit. And then we probably need to open this in. Toot. Probably need to open this and then I did the env file, right? Before I can PHP Artisan migrate. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, my local MySQL password is password. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Okay, so this should work now, right? With a definite try it and see moment, but this should definitely work. If I PHP artisan serve, right? I should get like, let's try it. Let's try it. PHP artisan serve. No. Wrong browser. Okay, do we have Tailwind now? We should do, right? No. I, not you. I didn't leak a credential there. I literally... No, I literally told you what the password was. Okay, log in. Register, sorry. This looks good, though. Okay, so this should have... This should have... It does have a React component. I don't know what this inertia nonsense is. Yeah, but I don't know what's this inertia crap. This... I don't want this stuff. I guess I can just get rid of a lot of this stuff though, right? No, not accessibility properties, inspect. Yeah, we've got Tailwind. So everything seems to be working here. I just need to... In fact, now I've got my new Win music. We've got... I mean, that's the end of the stream. Everything's working. No, it's not working. Let's take a look at how this is hanging out together. Inertia helps replacing parts of your React component to get that SPA feel. Yeah, I that's brilliant, Smokey. And I can imagine, like, when you're writing a traditional app, that's, like, really important. But there's this really specific... what's the word? What we'd been working on before Christmas, there's this really specific design, this specific, easy for me to say, architecture that I want to use, where we use React WebSockets to update, we use Laravel WebSockets to update React state in the front end from the back end. It's like the whole thing. So I guess I want to get rid of inertia, but I'm more interested in seeing how this all hangs together. So I think I can just get rid of it, right? I mean, I don't need to uninstall it. I'm not saying it doesn't need to be there, although it doesn't need to be there. Like, I don't want any of this stuff realistically, right? But where's it pulling in the... Yeah, this is... See, what's happening here is inertia is essentially doing the... is doing the part that I want to do myself, I think, looking at it. Okay, about that, that's the CSS, app.js is fine. So let's take a look at how... I don't want an inertia app. I want to do this the traditional React way, and that's fine. Thanks, Smokey. I'll fix that now. Let's just get rid of this for now, right? And let's just create a traditional React component. I'm assuming React will now be... Yeah, we're going to need echo later on. That's fine. I'm assuming that we're going to be able to... Boop, 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 boop. That's fine. I mean, there's no reason not to set some, say, defaults for Axios, I guess. That's great. So now everything is going to have broken, I would imagine, right? Oh, I did have a... You're right, I forgot to fix my blade template. Thank you. Thank you. That's PHP Storm trying to be helpful, right? Okay, so everything's working, but we don't have a React component now. We do have a React component. I didn't npm run watch, probably not helpful, right? Yeah, I should probably be in the right directory. Probably. I think I didn't. I need npm to be watching for changes and recompiling the JavaScript. I'm imagining, Smokey. Yeah, that's what I was imagining would happen. So now we look, right? So this using this page here, and this is what was being put in by inertia. Is my mind. So there's a layout in authenticated that it's using. I mean, we could just create this as static for now, I think. Don't think there's any need to... We can replicate this, right? As just not using inertia. I mean, do I just use inertia? I just feel like I'm trying to simplify, but by simplifying, I'm making it more complicated. Like, really, I just want this much simpler than it is. How difficult is it to recreate this, though? It's not difficult, right? I just create a blade template and then extend that blade template. I just create a blade template that's essentially this, right? With the clever inertia stuff stripped out. But it should still all work. And then... Yeah, I just want to remove the inertia stuff. I'm just trying to think... It should be relatively straightforward. Like, I don't want this to be a React component. I just want it to be a blade template. So it should be just a case of me being able to, like, copy pasta this stuff into a new blade template, right? Should be as easy as that. And then, I don't remember how we did the blade templates last time. We used components instead of the include directive. Cheers, Sargath. Yeah, let's just do it. It's fine. I've got some time. Laravel, blade, template, docs. I wonder if it would just be better to use the standard breeze install and install React yourself. That's what I was actually thinking. I think it might be, Craig. I mean, we can try it and see, right? It's going to be so trivial for us to get back to this state. It was 2 commands. So there's no reason why we can't try that. That's a very valid point, actually. So let's try that. I concur. The inertia stuff is just muddying the water. Like, I'm going to kind of implement my own version of inertia. So, meh. Okay. Laravel, no. Composer, create, project, Laravel. Am I the only one who uses Composer Create Project instead of installing Laravel's command line app, by the way? Is it just me? Roll 2. I just don't see a point of installing a package just because it just, why install some software that effectively aliases Laravel new? It just aliases Composer Create Project. You guys, oh, have I just installed that in this directory? I have, haven't I? Yeah. Because it's quicker and easier. You're trying to tell me you can't remember the composer command, right? That's what I'm getting here. I'm getting that Lee can't remember how to do composer create dash package. You never said you were perfect, Rail 2, yeah. Good. Right then. So now we want to like composer require breeze. Now we want to artisan breeze install, but I don't want to put React in. Is that what we're saying? Yes. This should just give me the scaffolding with Vue.js, right? But no, essentially no JavaScript. This will just be a raw HTML. This is just going to be a raw HTML install. We've not. I know it'll come with Vue.js scaffolding installed, but it'll essentially not use that for any of the auth. It'll just be HTML posts, etc., etc. This is where I always got the problem, Craig, to be honest. This is like doing it this way. I get so far and then everything starts clashing with each other and then I just smash my fists onto the desk and cry and just go make a cup of tea. Okay, awesome. And then PHP Artisan migrate. Raw. I can't remember. I can never remember how to fresh. I mean, it should be exactly the same, right? It should be the same table, but who knows? Okay, cool. So then we try it and see, right? And this should just work. Should just work exactly as before, but with no JavaScript, or at least no JavaScript being used. Okay, cool. So yeah, that looks good. But we do get Tailwind, I think, with Breeze, right? I believe we get Tailwind. We do get Tailwind. Awesome. Okay, now I want to replace Vue with React. Replace Vue.js with React.js Laravel 8. Do I need to breeze in this query? There's no Vue used by default. Oh, is there no... I thought there was. I thought Laravel shipped with Vue.js, right? It's an opinionated... Oh, okay. Install React Laravel Breeze. No inertia. Is this gonna... Whoa, no, I don't want to bookmark it. Yeah, see, this comes with inertia. There is a way to do this. Why use MySQL? Welcome to the stream, TV Josh. I actually probably would not use my MySQL in production. And to be honest, with Laravel, it's so trivial to just replace the database. But this is just what I have installed on my local dev environment. So I'm just going to use MySQL for now, just because. I mean, let's be honest, I'm using Laravel, so Eloquent just handles all that stuff for me. So yeah, I probably would use Postgres if I was doing a massive application. Lots of the stuff I do are just demos, and realistically the database backend is completely immaterial to me, because I'll never hit any edge cases, or I'll never need the features that differentiate one DB from another. So it's installed, it works, it's easy. I'm happy to just like keep using it for now. Good question though. Howdy all, what do we mean by event-driven apps? Events and listeners. Actually, no. Actually, not necessarily events and listeners in the PHP sense of the word, where we trigger events and then we throw them through an event handler, and then listeners catch and trigger when those events are fired. In this case, it's like triggering events that happen in the back end and sending them through to the JavaScript front end, so that the front end updates automatically from events that happen in the back end. So WebSockets essentially, right? But doing it in a really cool way. I think it's really cool, to be honest, the way that we figured out how to do this before Christmas, where we were streaming about trying to work out how things can happen in the back end, and we can send data to the front end without like JavaScript polling or whatever. And there's been some really cool packages, and we've got an answer. I just want to build a scaffold for it now. I don't know what this is. Breeze provides a minimal simple start, blah, yes. Style determined, Breeze, blah, blah. This package installs only the inertia version. I don't want inertia. Okay. Let's get rid of Breeze and see how it breaks. I mean, you can see how many times I've looked at these freaking websites before. First commit and commit message, yeah. Always first commit. Yeah, I'm going to gloss through all of this stuff. Oh, look, they've got their own stack. Mern stack. Yeah. Ours is called Rawl. That's a much better name for a stack. Oh, should I have done this? This is out of date, right? Laravel UI doesn't exist anymore, does it? And it's with Bootstrap. Ugh. I'm going to sneeze. I sneezed. Excuse me. There's definitely a way we've done this, because we did it last time, right? We got there in the end last time. Everyone's using this Laravel UI, but I didn't think that worked anymore. What happens if we do this in a new package? It doesn't work, right? But this says with Laravel 8. Thank you, .NET Craig. Thank you. Does this work these days? Does this even... Should I be... I mean, we should be trying it and seeing, right? Let's try this again then. Oh. That could be the... Can you not just npm install the React packages? You can npm install the React packages, yeah. I always get confused with the... use your words, Scar. I always get really confused with the mix, the Webpack stuff, about how to get all that working. Yeah, we could npm install the React packages, I guess. That's not the end of the world. I'm just going to try this UI thing, because I know that I've had good luck with that in the past. So let's try that, right? I think the problem then becomes Right. I think this is a big, massive circle because I think UI comes with Bootstrap and not Tailwind. So then you have to like replace Bootstrap with Tailwind. And then you end up in this ever increasing circle of doom. So we have version 3. Like 2 is good except for installing React. This is the way I roll. Oh, here we go. Compose require Laravel UI, PHP Artisan UI, Bootstrap, PHP Artisan UI, Vue, PHP Artisan UI, React. This is, I can't really, is chat codes working? There's a question on everyone's lips. I think I updated PHP Storm, so probably not. It's crashed the IDE, so it's probably not working. Oh yeah, it is working. Can you paste that in again, Piers? Sorry. Chat codes is my interactive plugin for IntelliJ, JetBrains IDs, that lets chat interact with my ID. Composer require Laravel. Ah, nice. Even better. Even better. Even better. PHP Artisan UI Bootstrap, PHP Artisan UI Vue, PHP Artisan UI React. Okay, that's good. PHP Artisan UI React Auth. Okay, that should do it, right? This looks like it will do it, and then it's just Tailwind. It's just Tailwind. Thank you, Piers. So we want this, I think, right? I mean, we're already in that. Oh no, we're not. We're in the opposite state in role 2, where we have Tailwind, but we don't have React, right? That's what's happening. So much going on in the Laravel ecosystem these days. I don't necessarily know like what anything is and how everything works. After installing it, you can even remove it from your Composer JSON. Thanks, Smokey. That's really good advice. Excellent advice. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. The live stream of watching npm install. Finished. Please run mix again. Okay. I will run mix again. You asked me to, so I will. Okay, so now we should be able to PHP Artisan serve. Looks good. Need to update env file. And PHP Artisan migrate. Roll! I'll never stop going roll when I see that. Actually, I probably don't need to PHP Artisan migrate, right? There we go. You're logged in. Okay. So, problem. Okay, so React is working because I wouldn't get this React. What's the word? React plugin thing showing. So it is working. The other problem we've got though is that Card header. So this is using Bootstrap, right? Can I bring myself to use Bootstrap? No. Can I Google? Oh, no, I didn't want... Hello. I didn't want my phone to trigger. Yeah, but I don't want to use... What? What even is this? Tailwind, Alpine, Laravel, Livewire. No, I don't want... I've got my own four-letter acronym. Probably best to do it manually. I don't know how to do it manually, Lee. I don't know how. If I knew how, I would. Like the last time we did this, everything worked fine, and then... everything worked fine except for... Remember when we did it last time, right? Everything everything worked fine, and then only one page didn't work. Like, I can show that, right? I can show that perfectly. This is what we got last time, but I have no idea how we got there. Broadcast. This will not work correctly because I'm not running all of everything that goes with it, but it worked fine. See, this is what we got last time, right? This uses React. When you go to the login page, you're still trying to use the Bootstrap. It's still trying to use the Bootstrap on this page, but the rest of the page is updated correctly so that you didn't have to restyle everything. But I just have no idea how I did it. Go back and watch the stream. Yeah. Layouts were not updated. Yeah, but it was easy to do, wasn't it, Modestas? I remember we had to do something, but I don't remember what. I don't want to remove Tailwind. Only an idiot would remove Tailwind. Just try this. Just try this and see what happens, right? Then I'm going to have to restyle everything. But is that the end of the world? Yes, I'm fucking terrible at restyling stuff. That's what I'm trying to avoid. Layouts were not updated. Yeah, I read that earlier, didn't I? Go back and watch it. I'm not going to go back and watch it. I can remember this. I can remember this. I can remember this. Well, I don't know what front-end presets are. Do they replace everything? Like, if I use this front-end preset here, is it going to remove the React stuff? I've seen what you've said, Lee, and if it comes to that, it comes to that. Like, if it comes to me sticking around GitHub and hoping that somebody can get me there, I'm okay with that. But I was almost certain that this worked. I did this before. I'm getting annoyed already. It's like, what, the 13th of the month, 11 o'clock in the morning, and I'm already getting angry. This is not good. Drink my tea, which is ice cold. How did we even do this? Okay. Let's take a look at what we... Okay, so we used UI. Oh no, this is role 3. Let's open it. Let's open broadcast and see what we did. There's community presets for Tailwind. I don't know what a preset is, Modestas. Like, will it replace the stuff that I've already will it replace the stuff that I've already use your words, Scar, that I've already installed? Because I've installed React already, right? See, I didn't use Laravel UI for this, but on the other hand, it doesn't look like I used Breeze either. Laravel UI can have different presets for design engines and UIs. But yes, in theory, it could remove your work. But then, is it just a case of like re-adding my work into the mix thing here? Laravel, Tailwind, React. That's exactly what I'm looking for. Yes, Pierce. You'd think that somebody would have done this before, wouldn't you? Probably they have. Yeah, I think right, if I use the UI, I just need to remember to update the mix to get it working, if I remember correctly. Does that sound familiar, Modestes? Because I know we've done this a million times before. You've been on the stream multiple times when I've done this, Mod. Like, you've definitely been on the stream where I've done this a million times and never written it down because I'm an idiot. Yeah, I feel like that might work, right? I feel like that might work is if I use the... Did I close chat codes? I did, didn't I? Idiot. Repos Hub. I don't know what that even is. But, I mean, we can look at it. I need to get it to my other machine. Sorry. PHP Artisan UI, Tailwind, CSS. Okay, so I just do this. I'm going to just try it and see. Because that's the way I'm feeling right now. Nobody can stop me. It's my stream. Dong, 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 dong. So I'm imagining this will overwrite some of the React stuff, but it won't uninstall the React stuff. The config files will get overwritten. I'm going to waggle my finger and say what I think is going to happen. The config file, the mix file will get overwritten. The stupid pages like this will get overwritten so that they're actually rendering correctly with Tailwind. But then I can just add the React stuff back in and create a component for the dashboard stuff, and then we're good to go. That's what I think is going to happen here. Anyone want to bet me? We shall see. I mean, I'm hoping this will work. It says Laravel 7 plus. Dong, 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 dong. Oh, piss off. What even is this? What? Why would you even, why would you hijack the highlighting mechanic of a blog post that includes commands to paste into Bash? You utter bastards. You utter assholes, Medium. I'm... Fucking... Well, I know, Lee, always chalk it up to one of those as a good idea at the time. Who the hell would ever, like, hijack the highlighting mechanic on a web page. Like, what kind of world do we come into? Plus, I got a terrible sore throat. I don't think I've got COVID though. Probably should just do a test, but probably just a throat infection again. Do I need to do this? I think this will be done automatically because until in Laravel 8. Medium is just shit. It is just shit, yes. Right, let's get there. Mix command not found. Okay. Probably better if we run that again then, just to mix command not found. That's not good, is it? Oh, Jesus, I'm wept. What do you mean mix command not found? Mix doesn't exist as a command here. Huh? Get rid of it. Mix should exist as a command though, right? It works here. What have I done? What have I broken? I've broken something now just because that's the way I roll. npm run dev. Sorry, not mix. Oh, I really shouldn't have done that this morning. I really shouldn't have done this morning because I don't have... npx mix. I simply reinstall and it goes away. Okay, just do this then. Just blindly copy and paste shit I find on the internet. Because that's the way I roll. I really wanted to get this done this morning so we could stream again this afternoon and write the BattleBot. Like, I'm gonna write the BattleBot this afternoon, but I need to get this done. And to be honest, I was streaming because I didn't think I'd ever get this done on my own, and I needed the help of all of you wonderful people in chat. So this is me just like trying my best to get something done with the help of my friends. So I appreciate each and every one of you. Is anyone going to be at PHP UK? Okay, so the problem, I know what the problem is here. Believe it or not. This is because React isn't enabled, right? This is exactly what the problem is here. Is because in our mix folder, we need that, I believe. No, but interested. Oh, well, if you can make it, I can sort you out with a ticket, Jean Bonino. Like, I can't, unfortunately, I wouldn't be able to, like, cover travel and hotel, which is where the expense is, but hit me up if you like a ticket. Is this the install of Laravel you want? Yes, it is. So I think that fixes this problem, right? Fingers crossed, because I remember us doing this, I don't know, you tell me, Modestus, we had to do this like 5 times last year. Let's close that server so I don't get confused. Okay, this looks good. This looks good. This is the Tailwind front end. Okay, this is the step we got to in the other version where we don't have any styling around the login form. We can fix that so easily, like later on. And then we don't have any styling here because it doesn't use the right... That's good, believe it or not, because I know what the problems are now. I know what the problems are, and the problems are home. The problems are to do with the layout, right? This is the same problem as we had before. Damn it! Take that back. I thought this would have updated. Can we copy paste it from here, though? Like, because we've already done this before. Okay, so this is what we did last time. We essentially created a no-nav component. Copy, paste, copy, paste. Hello? Have you crashed? No. We created that, right? Which had that. And then we use that component in the... Is it called dashboard? This is called home.play.php, right? What the hell? Oh, yeah, I remember now that we had two layouts because we were like idiots. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. We can still be idiots. We can still be idiots. Okay, so there's our app.play.php, right? That should now be using... That's not being styled at all. Or is that using... I think I didn't want to do that. Because I think app.play.php is already using Tailwind, right? Bootstrap classes. Ugh. Insult to my eyes. Only one person answered if they're going to PHP UK. Is anyone else going to PHP UK? Because I owe you all a beer. I don't remember what... These are Bootstrap classes as well, aren't they? This is exactly what I wanted to avoid, though. How come the welcome looks so good? Because this has been given... Smashing Conf in Oxford. I was at Smashing Conf in Oxford. Did we meet? Have I forgotten? I was definitely there. I was working for JetBrains at the time. I went to Smashing Conf. It was awesome. I met a few Oxford devs. So this is definitely Tailwind, right? And this is definitely... Did you also add the auth flag? I don't think I did, Smokey. I don't think I did I? I don't think I did. Winning right there. Can I just rerun it? Yeah, get on with it. Fine. Londinium. 16th of Feb. Yeah, Londinium. Correct. Smokey MVP today. MVP. 100%. You win. You win. Sorry, someone's phoning me. Who is this? I'm a founder at MergeQ. We're a well-funded startup and we're looking for a developer evangelist. No, thank you. Oh, we didn't meet. That's a shame, Pierce. I hang out with Gareth and Niels for a while, if you know those. Mick's not found. Yeah, we can fix that, though. We've already fixed that once. Pro skills now. Pro skills. Do-loo, do-do-do-do-do. Okay. Now we can do that. I really need to make another cup of tea, and I don't know whether to wait till after the stream or take a mid-stream break. Does anyone need the bathroom or make a cup of tea time? If you're now we know how to fix this. If you are interested in going to PHP UK, or if you are going to PHP UK, then I'd love to meet up, buy you some food and a beer or two one of the days. It's an open invite from me. Or if you're going to be at any other conference or user group you'd like me to attend and buy you food and drinks, then please let me know. You know how to find me on Twitter, right? I need to go to mix. Yeah, I'm going to get this working and then I'm going to take a wee and tea break. Reach. Then I'm going to take a wee and tea break. And then we'll get... I'm hoping that we can get this bit running and then we can draw a line under it before adding the... Because then the last bit is just the React webhooks. The React WebSockets, which are the Laravel WebSockets, which I'm excited about. I think it's still going ahead at the moment, yeah, Pierce, which I know is a bit weird. Thank you, Lee. You won't be at PHP UK, I take it. But if you are, hit me up, Lee. Thanks for your help. Okay, now. There. Oh, look at this. Oh, mighty. Login, register. Is this Tailwind? It's got to be, right? It's Tailwind. What joys, huh? What joys. Smokey, you winning. You winning it. Thank you. Okay, cool. That's such a good starting point. And I think one more second before we go to... Because my thoughts should be that we actually have Query Components example. Wonderful. We'll bootstrap echo in a bit. We'll need that. Okay, all we need to do is bind that component, right? So if we go to our storage, no, resources, views, home.blade.php, you are logged in, wonderful. And then if we go div class equals example, ID equals. I'm getting excited because I need the bathroom and I didn't think you wanted to expand it. Okay, cool. Can you see that the example component's rendering in now? It's just rendering in incredibly badly. It probably should be outside of that section tag as well, right? Yeah, it's got to be outside. It's got to be like here. Also, this should be in React style. That's fine. And then if we go to example.js, we don't need any of this crap. In fact, what we want to do is steal the styling from this, right? steal the entire section from this. It's fine. Oh, so it's a really good question. It's a really good question, Smokey. The reason I'm using React is because it's something I know a lot of. I used to work at the BBC many moons ago, and I've shipped code to production with React, and I understand how React state and props work. What I probably should have done is when the people in this chat a year, 18 months ago said, learn Vue, it's a lot easier to work with Laravel. I probably should have listened to them and just learned Vue because I'm working with Laravel, but I'm stubborn as shit. So I ended up just using React because it's what I know. Probably not sensible in the end. Like now I've got the sunk cost fallacy going on, right? Example component, can't talk and type. Now I've got the sunk costs fallacy going on where I feel like I've spent so much time working with React, like down the road, that because I didn't do this first time round, I shouldn't have done it at all. Do you know what I mean? I feel like, I've put so much time into understanding how React works that... Whereas realistically, yeah, it is what it is. I think that we want this. I think we want this in here, right? And in fact, we don't need this example component. We don't need the you are logged in thing, right? Let's just make this a component. There we go. Perfect. Okay. I'm going to go and make a quick cup of tea and use the bathroom. And, oh, look, what's going on here? Whoa. Has my green screen been doing that forever? What? Oh, the sun's shining on it. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. Go away, sun. I'm going to make a really quick cup of tea. I'll be three or 4 minutes. I'll be right back. See you then. Hokey cokey. Oh, hey, I said Chris. How are you doing, Chris? Lovely to hear from you. Hope things are doing well with you, my friend. Happy New Year. Hokey dokey. So we got to this point, at least, which is a big win for me. So we now need to add the WebSocket stuff, right? Now we use the pusher libraries, but we don't use the pusher libraries. MessageBird product, Twilio competitor, MessageBird pusher, but we actually use the Laravel WebSockets package instead, right? Because it's super duper cool. And in fact, I have to say that this is a testament to Beyond Code, because the WebSockets package they wrote as a locally hosted version of Pusher is actually better than Pusher in my mind. So kudos. I need to remember to give them a little tip on GitHub, actually. In fact, we can do that right now, right? This package is awesome. This package is awesome, and Marcel should be pleased. And he also replied to my tweets when I had specific questions. So there's that too. Can you tip? You can't tip in GitHub anymore, right? You have to like commit to a long-term sponsorship, if I remember correctly. Can I not see Posio? There we go. Well played, Marcel. Well played, Marcel, with the Vue guestbook and the visitors. I love it. This is amazing. Can I not sponsor? Can I not do anything? I guess not. I guess I can't. Oh well. We'll tweet and see if I can buy him a cup of coffee or a few beers after the stream. Anyway. I remember how to do this. Oh, a freak as well is involved. So probably I should tip the organization rather than the actual... I was on the documentation previously, wasn't I? Yeah. Okay. So, we've got this working before, by the way. So this should be... Try signing in. Oh, I wasn't signed in. Okay. Just the basics. What it is, right? I use this Firefox browser for my... streaming, but I actually use Opera GX, believe it or not, which is a really random browser to use, but I really like. So I use Opera GX, my day-to-day browsing, but I use this version of Firefox for I use Firefox for streaming just because, I don't know, it's not polluted or anything. Do 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 do. I'm always paranoid. I'm always paranoid if I use my real browser that people will see that I've been watching wrestling videos on YouTube or something. Do you know what I mean? Or Googling photos of Chris Harches or something like that. So I'm oh, okay, I'll use a real browser when I'm actually streaming, so that. Yes, good point. Okay, Posiot? That's... Apparently not. Can I... I don't know, it's weird. I'm very happy to... No, now it's opening it I want support, right? And I don't want support. I wanted to support them. Yeah, I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. It's fine. Anyway, yeah. So we just install this, right? We need to push a PHP server. Yeah, I remember how to do the config. We'll do that later. Last time we did this, last time we did this, I'm trying to remember because Christmas has come. Oh yeah, last time we did this, we ran it with Pusher, and then we took Pusher out of the equation and used the local. Like, I don't really want to have to run it with Pusher yet. This should be relatively easy to do, right? He says. Let's just do it. Let's just do it. So there are things we have to remember are to run Laravel worker. Hello? Oh god, yeah, we had this before. Pusher PHP server requires version 3. I think there's a newer version of Pusher PHP server that, if I remember rightly, that solved this problem. In fact, Laravel broadcast. We used the Laravel broadcast documentation to do this. Yeah, we did that, and we didn't limit it to a version constraint, and that did work with. It did work with, even though there's like a massive step up in version, it did work with the Laravel WebSockets package. And then we need to configure the broadcast driver in our M file, which is easy because we want to use Pusher. Straightforward enough. I'm following the docs here, by the way. And then we do the Pusher configuration, which we do in broadcasting.php, if my memory serves me correctly. Yeah. Pusher key secret app ID. We've already got those. Key secret app ID. I've already got these environment variables running on my local machine, so that's all good. And this is the bit that we have to replace, right? The options array, because we're using a local install of Pusher rather than the actual, or a local install of a Pusher replacement. Time to leak the credentials. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. I would not be surprised. I mean, how many times have I done it, Greg? Like, I've done it. I think there's even a command for it. Like, no, I can't remember what the command is. Then we don't have binary kitten or sorry, we don't have Felis Biniaris or Joe here. So I don't even know what the commands are for my own channel at this point. Cycle, no. Cycle, yes. Exclamation mark cycle. There we go. Only 13. Oh, that bot command must have been must have been reset at some point. Probably when I renamed my channel, right? From Spabby to GH Live. I guess that's what's happened there. Anyway, distractions abound again. Laravel WebSocket Pusher replacement server comes with a multi-tenancy support out of the box. Yes. This means you... Good one, Craig. This means you got blah, blah, blah. I understand all that. I don't care about that. I don't care about it being multi-tenant. You can define if this specific app should support client-to-client messages. I don't want to support that out of the box. I think that's the default value is false. Okay, I don't have to worry about that. I'm not worried about, like, I just literally want to get a, all I want is to get a scaffolding up and running with the minimal viable product. So every time I want to use this tech, I can use it. Thanks, Lee. Okay, so this is the stuff we need to put into our app.js or bootstrap.js, actually, I think. So we're setting up Axio, which I'm happy with. And then we want to use echo, which goes here. Why don't we have Laravel echo installed? I thought echo came by default. Let's take a look. Apparently not. I genuinely thought that it came by default, but maybe we did have to do this last time and I just completely forgot about it. Sounds like the kind of thing I would do, so that's fine. So Laravel echo is the bit that gives us the front end stuff, right? Okay, blah, blah. And then key, your pusher key. Didn't we manage to pass this? Like, actually, come on now. No, the official docs had a better solution than... The official docs had a better solution than this. Why? What? Where? Yeah, here. Here. Yeah, I just couldn't remember how to access it from JavaScript because, you know, that's the way I roll. If the truth be told. I knew, like, how many times have I used process.env when I'm doing demos for Twilio? 1,000,000 times. How many times have I been able to remember how to do that in JavaScript? Probably once in my career. So it's all good. Okay, that looks good to me. We're disabling stats. I'm all right with that. It's not important at this point. Okay, now we should be good to go. Probably don't need the cluster key. Yeah, that's probably true. The only reason I put that in there, Chris, it's a really good point, is because I'm actually putting it in the options in the PHP. So I felt like there's probably not a problem with putting it in the options in the JavaScript as well. Who knows? Yeah, this worked last time, I think, so we'll just leave it in there for now. I think you're right. I don't think... So I think we needed the cluster key when we were using Pusher itself, because that's something Pusher needs, but I don't think you need it when you're using the Laravel WebSockets Pusher replacement. All good. All good. I think this should work now. Like, if it's not going to do anything, and we need to start 1,000,000 different things... But it should work, at least. Like, I would expect to not get JavaScript errors. Yeah, I am getting JavaScript errors because it can't connect to the pusher server. So now we need to do all of the other stupid amounts of bootstrap. Like, we need to do artisan. Oh, I can never remember the command to start a worker. Artisan Q. Work. Winning. I just saw Q work coming up there, Lee, but it was in my mind, honestly, I promise you. In my mind, I had that. Okay, and then, so we've got a web server, we've got our Webpack stuff, we've got Q work. We need to start the WebSocket server as well, because we're going to be using all the servers. And it's just an artisan command for this as well, but one I completely forget. WebSockets serve. Perfect. No. No. I would expect to get code completion there. Oh, have I not installed this? Have I not installed this correctly? Hang on. Did I do this? I don't think I did this step, right? I think I'm such an idiot that I didn't actually do this step. Compose require. I don't think I did that, did I? No, I didn't actually. Okay, so what I've done here is I've not installed the main package that we're going to be using. So I've just tried to start the main package. Oh shit, we got this last time as well. How did I fix this? Somebody's got to remember how I fixed this. Why don't I write these things down? There was such an easy way to do this. Was it just using W? Nah, I remember something bad happened with this. Root compose JSON requires WebSockets 112, satisfying by 112. Beyond code Laravel WebSockets 112 requires pusher greater than 3, greater than 4, greater than 5. Found version 7, but we have specified version 7. Yeah, I do have pusher installed. I think I can uninstall pusher and just use it as dependencies. I don't think the platform, this isn't a platform requirement though, right? Platform requirements are like PHP versions. I mean, I think the solution here, right, is to not specify the pusher PHP server version here and just let this package install the correct version that it needs. I think that's what we did last time. I think this is how we fixed it last time and it just worked, thankfully. I definitely wouldn't recommend doing this in your production environment, by the way, but because I'm just pissing around with stuff on stream, is kind of okay. Okay, that looks okay to me now. Okay, so we started the WebSocket server on port 6001. Yeah, thanks for popping in, Chris. It's lovely to, I guess, see you, even though I didn't really see you. Nice to chat, man. Have a good day. 6001. Okay, so this looks like this will fix this problem. Yeah, so this is connecting now. We should see that connection here. Yes, we do. Right, so the only last thing we need to do now is to bind to an event, right? And that was relatively easy, if I remember rightly. Like we did it here in our other app where, I don't remember where we did it, but I think we did it in our example component here as well, where we bind to the event, right? Here. Okay, so let's open our example component. And then we want to turn it into a class rather than a... It's like component, yeah. Okay, that looks good. And this, we'll just keep calling this stuff example because we're going to edit this like as soon as we install the scaffold. So that should have changed nothing essentially, right? I've just turned it into a class, except I have broken it. Component is not defined. Oh, I haven't imported React component. That's what it is. I believe, there we go. Yeah, so that hasn't changed anything. We've just changed the React component from a function into a class, which is nice. And then we can do like component did mount, and then what we'll do is we'll just dump stuff to the console, I guess. Like there's no need for us to go crazy here. So we'll say we listen to the channel roll, and we listen to the come Can we listen to all events? I can't remember. It's probably better for the okay, I need the Laravel Echo documentation, right? You didn't find any results for Echo? I was just on the page, like, 2 minutes ago. There we go. I know how to trigger the event from the PHP. Listening to event broadcast. Echo.private. Like, I want to... We have to listen to a specific event, I guess. Yeah? Just call it whatever. This is literally just going to be... Just call it whatever. Whoa, hello. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Press the wrong button. There we go. This is just literally going to be proving that the events are getting through to the front end, right? Again, this should not actually break anything. That's fine. Perfect. So now we just want to trigger these events, right? You can see you should have subscribed to the event. It has. So now we create an event. So I need another pissing console. Roll 3. And I can do this using Artisan, right? Make event. What did we call it? Does anyone remember? I don't remember. Something happened event. Okay, and then we open the something happened event. And I vaguely remember that we had to use a trait to make it broadcastable. Implements should broadcast and uses dispatchable. Okay. We don't need a constructor. I'm copy pasting stuff from... We need a constructor here because we're using data, right? We don't need data. And we'll broadcast on return new channel roll. That's where we want to broadcast on. This should actually work now. Yeah, we always want to return a channel here. We don't want to return an array. So we can update the return type. I hate doc blocks when we can have return types, right? We should always be returning a channel here. I guess an array gives us a list of channels though. So I guess we can say either a channel or an array of channels. I've broken PHP Storm. Hello? PHP Storm? I'm using PHP 8 because I still get PHP 8.1 crashing stuff all the time. Okay, I think we're close now. We just need to create the function that triggers that event and everything should work. So we, not a function, a command. So we artisan make command. Something happened. Command. I don't know. I've got to stop putting what things are in the title of the class. There's no need. Okay, and then we want to say something happened. So this is just allowing me to trigger this event from a command line. Trigger example event from CLI. Boop that. boop that, because I hate the freaking... Boop that. And then we want to... something happened event. Dispatch, was it? Was it dispatch or broadcast? I think dispatch. Adding command to the class name is considered good practice. Yeah, but it's repeating yourself, right? It's already in the command namespace. I don't know, I read a tweet by somebody who made a convincing argument. But for me, it helps when I do like open recent and then type like something happened. What? Hello? Open. Why is recent locations look like this now? Then I do something happened. I can see whether it's the command or the event. So I think dispatch works, yes. I agree. Are we using broadcast here? But whatever. Let's try it and see. I agree with you, by the way, Craig. You saw straight away there that I just did like open command because I knew that it would have command in the title, so it makes it so much easier for me. I'm going to use broadcast because that's what I was using previously. And I'm also going to use the constant, and I'm going to tell PHP that it should always return an int from this method because why wouldn't I? And I think this should work now, right? So we're subscribed in the front end. If I trigger that event using artisan something happened, we should see the worker pick it up. Which it hasn't. That scares me straight away. I mean, it did work. It definitely worked. I just didn't see it coming through from the worker. So like we can modify this now to have like public array data. Thanks. Smokey 697. Craig Simps. LS tables. Using Laravel idea, it also automatically... I didn't pay for that for another month because I kind of didn't use it enough, but I feel like I should... like get all in on it, if that makes any sense. Like, I feel like if I got into the habit of using it, it would be useful. Your names are forever. I think you've got to restart the worker now as well. Data still not. It's not good. I thought it passed anything that was a public property. I know we use broadcast with here, right? But I thought that you could set any public property to... Is your queue set up correctly with your env? I mean, it's getting through the queue to the... I missed some chat. If you're in Laravel primary, I feel like it would be a big time saver. Use queue, listen rather than work. Okay. That's good advice. Does that help me to actually see the debugging info? No. Why is the data not getting passed through? I thought that it would pass any public properties through. I mean, we're using broadcast on and broadcast with you, which isn't a bad solution at all. But in the other event, we're using a public property. Is your queue set up correctly in your env? I didn't check that, but it was a good question. I don't think you need to modify the queue setup at all, if my memory serves me correctly. I've never modified the queue setup. What's the difference between queue listen and queue work, out of interest, Lee? I think I need to restart everything, which is always a pain in the... That shouldn't make any difference. We've had this before. I've always had to restart the worker when I've changed the command. Was it cached before? Did I cache it? Oh, nicely. Thank you. Check the queue connection. I will check the queue connection, but I don't think there's any need to. We used to see debug data in the queue in the console page, though. That's one thing I remember. Yeah, I've never changed that. Look, sorry, Smokey, but if I go to my other... this application, the second application, is the one that works perfectly. And... oh, it's using database here. Okay, you win. I remember that, Craig. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, okay, it needs the database. Do I need to PHP Artisan migrate then? Well, we'll find out. The thing is, it is getting through the queue, right? It's definitely getting through the queue. It's just not... because it's getting to the front end, so... but yeah. We need to create the jobs table, right? I don't know if I'm overcomplicating this, because it's getting through the queue. Like in production, you might want to do this, but... the only thing that's not happening is it's not passing the data through like I would expect, right? I would expect it... well, in fact, let's see. Let's try it and see, because that's always the motto on this channel. If I change... oh, I know why. Because I've added this to the pissing command and not to the event. Didn't anyone detect that I added it to the command and not to the event, like an idiot? That would make perfect sense. What a fool. What a fool I am. Say, now we're getting the data pass through, and now it's going to the back end, the front end. It is indeed going to the front end. Beautiful. Live and learn. Yeah, thank you. Right, cool. I think that is pretty good. One of the things I really want to do is have a make file to start all these things in one go, but I do need to go and have lunch, because I'm going to be streaming again from about, I think from about 2 o'clock-ish. Maybe 2:30. 2:15. I got a meeting 1:30 till 2. So probably about 2:15 I'm gonna build a battle snake. I'm gonna build a battle snake. This is gonna be loads of fun. I'm gonna build a battle snake. I can't wait. Anyway, don't get distracted with a battle snake. How long will you be streaming then? I will be streaming until I've built a battle snake. However long it takes me to build a battle snake. How long will your sprint review take? Because like I'll probably be going by the time you come back, Smokey, honestly. It could be until tomorrow. Could be until, could be. Yeah, we'll still be going after an hour. I'll barely have started. I'll barely have understood the problem after an hour. It's all good. Okay, I really want to do the make file though. Really want to do the make file. And this is the stream control, is where I started doing this before. I broke it. I broke it. I broke it. A make file? Did we move to Docker while I was out? Yeah, catch you later, Lee. Thank you. No, it's just because we need to, like, whenever we start this app up, we need to PHP artisan serve. We need to PHP artisan queue listen. We need to PHP artisan whatever this one is, WebSocket serve. Then, so I just want to be able to do it in one command without having to remember about it. And then just, I can't, I don't want to have to remember or read the documentation about how I do that. I never remember how to make a make file, however, so now I have to find another project that has a make file in it, which is like this one, which I shouldn't be revealing because it's a customer product. But we can like copy the make file from this and paste it in here. I didn't leak anything. Did not leak anything. Nothing leaked. Like, only the make file from a customer project from years ago has been leaked. It's fine. So we don't need seed. We don't need test. Phony, we're going to say start. Start. No. Start. How do I... I mean, I could just put act on the end, right? To start it in a... Will it run it won't run these though, will it? I always forget what problem I always forget what problem a make file. Yeah, no, nothing's wrong with Docker. I love Docker. Jambonino, no. It's just because we had a make file. Somebody was making a joke saying, oh, you got a make file, you must be needing Docker. We need the Webpack one. What if I do make start now? It's just going to hang there, right? So what I can do is say, run these as that, right? And then we'll... But now if I control C, the queue listen is still going to be running, right? Or is it? Process monitor, are those... They're still running, right? The queue, the worker and the broadcast are still running. Yes, they are. So we need to do like a kill all PHP. So we do a make stop then, right? So we'll do this, we'll do that, we'll do that, we'll do that, and then we'll do a make stop. Which does a kill all PHP, which is terrible, but you're not gonna persuade me that no, I'm not gonna do that. Okay, perfect. That's running. Okay, that looks like it will work. We refresh this page. Then we go back here and we send an event through. We should see the stuff getting through there. Looks good. Should see this in the console. There we go. That'll do for me. It'll do for me. I'm happy with that. Believe it or not. Okay, I just need to commit that to GitHub, which I'll do off stream because now I have to eat. Thank you all for hanging out with me. What a load of fun, as usual. Thank you. I probably couldn't have actually done that on my own, so that's great. But I'll see you all in a couple of hours for some battle. Snake. Probably about 2 o'clock, I think. Probably about 2 o'clock. 2:50. No, probably more like 2:15. I've got a meeting that finishes at 2. I don't know if there's anyone we want to raid. Let's see. I'm so meh about the whole Twitch thing. Oh, you're still here, Copperbeady. Anyone I should raid? I don't follow anyone, so never mind. See you later, goose.